Okay, so Dokkan Festival Kid Goku is coming to the global version tonight. Yes, he actually does release tonight. By the time this video does go up, he is, again, a very powerful unit. And surprisingly, I saw a lot of you guys in the comment section wanted to summon for him. And you know what? At the end of the day, if you want to summon for him, there is still a few months until anniversary. I'd say it's not the worst idea necessarily, but kind of is because his banner, again, really sucks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You could probably just wait for him to return. Like, let's say he might even be, I feel like, will he be on the banner that's before anniversary? It's either going to be the banner before anniversary or the banner after worldwide. I believe it's the banner after worldwide and global will be where this guy does technically return. So that's also, well, it's kind of a bad spot. You could likely save your coins up for him or something. That could be a solid idea, right? But this guy definitely is worth grabbing if you do summon for him. We're going to take him into Red Zone Gamma 1 and 2. And at the end, I'll just do a little fun with the Debur cookie, right? We'll see. For able to play shenanigans there. So I guess this is also kind of a showcase for the AGO Android 8. The AGO Android 8 does, of course, work very well with this Dokkanfest Kid Goku here. Okay, how are the rotations looking? Actually, pretty strong rotations so far. Probably I'm going to push Kid Gohan off, or, well, I guess AGO Gohan off, right? Because it's not his showcase. We're going to go ahead and keep, should I keep Kid Gohan on here? Actually, funny enough, because I just said push Kid Gohan off, but I meant the AGO. Because, okay, that AGO or Gohan he's actually 9 years old, like 9 years old in that scene, because he was 16 during the Buu Saga, right? And it's funny because it's like, well, he's technically Youth Gohan, but then the games call him Teen all the time. It's really weird. I think I'll keep this Gohan. Hopefully he just won't straight up die, right? So Kid Goku, again, he has just a lot of stuff going on. And honestly, I know what he does, but I almost feel like just want to read it directly off, like the translation page itself. So I probably will go ahead and do that. This Kid Goku is like my favorite unit to come out recently. He's just so good, right? So again, he gets keys, extra attack and defense per key sphere he does get. You want to get as many rainbow key spheres as you can as well, right? So we see here, we can get 7 key spheres. That's very important to him. So again, if you're unaware what this Kid Goku does, I think the biggest, thing that a lot of people are fans of is that he does actually, I should have kept this Cardinal Goku, whatever. The biggest thing that, why we're a big fan of him is this last line right here. He gives all allies 8% chance to perform a critical hits and 8% damage reduction per when you get 7 key spheres. So it's not per 7 key spheres, so it's that could wouldn't really make much of a difference, but that obviously would be really good. But that 8% damage reduction, again, on its own, 8% reduction isn't really great. But if you're spreading 8% reduction across the entire rotation, and then you're sharing it to characters such as Tech Carnival Goku here, who's already guarding, like guard plus damage reduction, really insane. Think of AGO Android 8, who, we're actually taking more damage than that there. AGO Android 8, he does also have his own 50 to 80% reduction based on the turn you're on. Things can get really crazy, right? That's why this Kid Goku, he provides a lot of utility to the team in multiple good ways, right? Okay, so we have Android 8 here. It's actually the friend Kid Goku. Should I... We're under HP threshold. I might just push Android 8 off. Yeah, I probably should do that. Okay, so right here, Kid Goku cannot get his thing. But, again, keep in mind, he does have a unit super attack. He has like 3 different unit super attacks. Well, 2 different unit super attacks. God, there's so much with this unit. It's just confusing me already. So, when there's an Android 8 on their turn, he does get a massively raised attack for the turn, and then immense damage and lowers attack, right? So he does actually gain a debuff on there. You could also have like basically the OG Dragon Ball squad. So if there's a Bulma, Youth Bulma, Oolong, Roshi, or Yamcha, he also does get his unit super attack. Again, they have to be in the same turn, not the same rotation, right? So, but yeah, this Goku is pretty much just a nuker. He gets extra 59% attack and defense on super. He's supporting, he's orb changing. It's just really, really crazy. The rainbow orbs he gets gives himself 7% damage reduction. And then he also gets crit built in as well. Yeah, this is so much that this guy's doing. He could also, obviously, as you see, oh my god, that's a lot. he could triple super attack, right? If you do get the amount of key spheres needed. So that's also really, really good there. I might use Kid Gohan's active skill here. I think this is a good time to use it. Just kind of recuperate a little, heal. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this Kid Gohan active skill. Do I have it skipped? I kind of don't want to skip this one. It's one that I don't really see too often. Now, speaking of active skills, obviously we see Kid Goku's is here. Kid Goku can get his active skill in two different ways. He either has to be under 59% HP, which is not really difficult to do, or after he receives 8 or more attacks during battle. Now, the 8 or more attacks, not something that I would say again is impossible to do, but I feel like, you know, we may see the other restriction a lot more in difficult content. Because Kid Goku, I feel like his best role is a slot 2 or slot 3 floating unit. You could run him in slot 1 like I'm doing here, especially early on, but again, you want slot 1 to be your units that are tanking like super attacks and stuff like that, because that's where a lot of the attacks are in the rotation. And another thing is, obviously, this Kid Goku is a really strong support for units such as, let's say, AGO LR Gohan, for example, right? When we have AGO LR Gohan getting that 50% support there, you want to link him with a Super Saiyan. You guys kind of see where it goes through, right? But this Kid Goku is definitely really strong support just on all the teams he's on. Oh, you could stun him, huh? I didn't even know we could stun this guy. Like, you know, this he's on like every relevant team right now. You Bond Parent Child, movie heroes. His own team is actually really, really good. Goku family led by Bardock, right? I guess the only like not relevant team right now is the new, I guess the year 18, but even the year 18 themselves isn't really relevant. I mean, movie heroes, he's probably still the best variant in movie heroes for sure. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll get this with you. We'll let Gohan grab this, and then I think this is 7? 5. Okay, so when you get 5 key spheres with Goku, he doesn't give the damage reduction support, but he still does his additional attack that has a 50% chance to become a super. It's a fairly common, you know, thing to get with this guy because, of course, he only has to, he does Rainbow Orb Chains and he has to get 5 in total, so that's pretty good. So we'll see kind of how he's looking like as a floater situation here. Again, I feel like a lot of times on this team, you're going to have one of the Kid Gokus floating, because obviously we have, like, again, AGO Gohan here, which, by the way, we might be able to transform with him on the following turn. If I do transform with this Gohan, things will get pretty insane pretty quickly, but yeah, I mean, his attack stats, especially as a floater, we're not linking them up, aren't really that great. But we saw in the other rotation with Kid Gohan, he's actually able to get, you know, a good amount of attack links and stuff. So hopefully next turn we can kind of see Kid Goku in action. And I think, again, at the very last turn, I will use, like, the burger cookie just so we can see, like, a max situation, which won't be too common, but it's something that we'll be able to see. So right here, we're going to have everything except for Kamehameha active, a very strong rotation for this Kid Goku. We'll grab this. Again, Android 8 does have his full damage reduction here. So we can get 8 key spheres in total. Again, he does get, let me take a look at the exact number he gets per key sphere, 20%, right? So he sees that 500k already start of turn. He's getting the defense support, but keep in mind, he gets 59% attack and defense on super attack. Now, nothing so far is multiplicative, so you could basically, if you do the math, that's what, another 250k defense on here. We do have the support memory active, right? Which is a pretty big deal, 10% to movie heroes, but that's a really high defensive stat for a unit. And here he has like, what, 21 to 28% damage reduction? That's really, really crazy. And right here, I would expect him to do some pretty solid damage as well. I would think so, right? We'll see what kind of damage numbers this guy's going to hit here. Android 8 as well. I'll actually give him a full dodge build because that's what he wants to do. But I think I'll also credit him as well, yeah. A 9.8 just mil attack stat. Very easy and free with no other items used or anything like that besides support memory. And there's another one where he's hitting over 10 mil. No offensive support. This is just him. He's that guy. He's just doing this, right? Just pretty crazy. Imagine we had Bardock on rotation, physical Bardock with the extra support. I'm not a big fan of that physical Bardock, but I think he works fine on this team here. Oh, I could, do we just destroy this turn? I kind of want to hold back, but I kind of don't. That's too sick, okay. Carnival Goku. We'll put Gohan here. Except we'll have Gohan attack you. Just so we don't, like, instantly kill everything. That'd probably be a good idea. I'll save those with Bardock. I mean, if we die here, we get the revive, which is probably ideal, honestly, if we die here and get the revive. Because one good thing about... Oh, we're taking a lot of damage there, okay. One good thing about Carnival Goku is... like, the pairing of Carnival Goku in this rotation and Kid Goku in the other one. When you die and revive with the Carnival Goku, of course, you recover 59% HP. That's just the HP needed for this guy to get his active skill. So you could theoretically, like, come on a rotation like this, you use the revive, get Gohan out here, do a lot of damage, then you come back to the other rotation where you get the active skill with the Gohan, and, you know, things start getting really, really crazy pretty quickly here. So I think Carnival Goku does die to this hit specifically right there. And honestly, 9.3 for a free dupe unit is not bad at all. I definitely will take that, you know, for how defensive this guy is. But no, he did not die. But this fraud Bard actually died to this first attack. Look, he's gonna take like a billion damage. Oh no, the double super. I actually kind of want you to die, bro. Can you take a lot on this first normal? That'd be great. Oh, thank you, yeah. This is why he sucks. I'm just kidding. Alright, this is the worst case scenario for him. Ideally, you do, like, take one normal, and then I think after the normal, although it does a lot of damage, he'd be able to use it to live. We have this. I guess we'll play this as well. I mean, it's supposed to be about Kid Goku, but what am I supposed to... I can't skip this. Looking great. So now we have Kid Goku with support and everything. Because then, again, the friend will give himself his support ability. Okay. Let's also play the active skill. Oh, there's so many things going on here. Let's get... Kid Goku's active skill is going to be very important, right? So one thing to keep in mind is that within the turn this is used, he does get a 59% chance to perform a critical hit. And obviously, you know, if you do get the crits with his additionals, that's going to be very good. So this is 7 key spheres again. We'll get the 7 key spheres here. With mine, we'll just go like a normal route. And then with the one at the end, that's actually rainbowed. Funny enough, is this like the Negan's new account one? I don't know for sure. This is just a Rainbow Kid Goku in the friends list. Full dodge, pretty sick, yeah. This might be Truths, actually. It would make sense as this is Truths, or again, I will also put full dodge in mine. If we're talking about builds for Kid Goku, I think like a build like this is really good. I mean, you could give him, yeah, this is Truth, because Truth likes to give at least 3 crit to every single one of these stats, but I don't think this Kid Goku needs crit. He's not really meant to do damage like that, but let's use this, and let's see. I would assume we're going to survive until the end. Let's try and get like a really strong ability. Oh my god. Okay, no, this is also counting his defense post super attack, right? Because we used the active skill. So post super here, we've got 649k. That's really, really good. For sure, and we're getting a ton of extra damage reduction here. So even if Gamma 1 would super here, we'd be fine, but Gamma 1 literally just supered at the end. Again, a nice 9.6 mil. Kid Goku, even mine, could straight up finish this guy off if we really wanted to. But we're not getting the crits, unfortunately, so it's not really there. So like, this is, again, like a pretty realistic showcase of him. I feel like I kind of showcased everything here. We saw like his supporting abilities with AGL or Gohan. We saw him just working on his own rotation with Android 8. Again, very perfect. You know, Android 8 usually is not one like that, but sometimes you could do this. And yeah, again, he has a nuking ability. I feel like for some of these like punching bag events or like events where you need a nuke, they've been doing some of those recently. Like we literally got one for the anniversary. This unit could be an interesting option. I feel like, could this unit beat the, if he was on the leader skill, would he be able to beat the mission for the Omega and Kid Buu fights? Maybe not Omega, but I think for Kid Buu, this guy would definitely be a really good option. But unfortunately, I don't think he's on any of the leader skills that would be able to be used there. Yeah, because you'd have to be like Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fates, Buu Saga, then Battle Wits. He's on none of those teams, so he wouldn't be able to do that, unfortunately. Maybe in the future if he's on one of those teams, but again, Dokkan Festival Kid Goku, very strong option. I guess I don't have the team saved. If you really want to go for him, I think it is worth it overall. This is my favorite unit in the game so far. Maybe the global version of the banner will have discounts. I think that's also a potential option. So if global does have discounts, I mean, this guy, I would say recommend doing the discounts. If you're a spender, there probably will be tickets as well. I didn't actually check in the data download if there are tickets. There usually are tickets for like every global banner that comes out. But yeah, just a little dip in the global side while we're on the 8th anniversary JP. Let me know what y'all think of him, and we'll catch you next time.